Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, but also how we're going to fix it together. And the content that I'm about to show you is just par for the course. Did you guys know that if you're a dude in the Democratic Party and you're a governor and you enact gun control, you get no love because only the women get the love for gun control in the Democratic Party because they're special, they're really focused, they're really setting the bar high because they're women. Not because of their accolades, not because of their achievements. No. It's because they're women, including LaJuan Grisham. Oh, this is going to be one you're going to love. Everything we linked in the description box below. And I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. And we have a new sponsor that made this video possible. It's called TacPack. Check it out. There'll be a link in the description, and then we're going to hit it. And the sponsor today is TacPack. Now, TacPack is a subscription box service of stuff you'll actually use. It is professionally curated and geared, again, that you will actually use. Aimed at an audience specifically to an AR-15 enthusiast, this is something that you would get an absolute use out of. Plus, if you use the code Langley, you get a $65 additional EDC kit just by using that code in your June TAC Pack. An example of something that came in one of my TAC Packs, boom, and that's just one item. Now, these are extremely useful products. They are high dollar value boxes and they're easy to cancel whenever you need. You use Langley, the code Langley for $65 for your own EDC kit to get thrown into June, and it's just in time for Father's Day. So make sure you check it out. There's a link in the description, and I can't wait for you to get one just like I do. All right, beautiful people, listen, as I said in the introduction, it is a hard time to be a dude of the Democratic Party, even though you're doing all the same gun control achievements. You're just not getting that love as the examples in this article of Kathy Hochul, Gretchen Whitmer, and Michelle LaJuan Grisham. Not to mention that LaJuan Grisham got absolutely smoked, but she got smoked because of sexism. Oh, get ready. Let's dive in. This is all linked. I'm not making this up. You would think that I would be. I'm not. All right, here we go. Check it out. Because, guys, it doesn't matter if it's unconstitutional. Not at all. Did I tell you they were women? Enough said. All right. After mass shootings shook their state, these women governors took action. Oh, stupid men governors. From red flag laws, unconstitutional. Safe storage mandates, most likely unconstitutional. And purchase delays, unconstitutional. Here's how Democratic women governors in Michigan, New York, and New Mexico have made gun safety a priority. Can you see where this is going? Here's the powerful photos of the three in question. LaJuan Grisham, Hochul in the middle, and Whitmer on the right. Now, the only thing that really I don't love about this is Whitmer is really the only one that's going to go further and potentially be for a presidential candidate one day or VP. So that's kind of annoying. But at least we're only 1 for 3. But let's continue. Let me show you how they're amazing because they're women, not on constitutionality. Those are the women. What also makes these states, their states, notable in their actions to curtail the American gun violence epidemic is that they're all led by women governors who have made gun safety a key legislative initiative. In fact, beautiful people, as we go in, I know I might have mentioned it. They are women. Don't you forget that. Hochul said it was in the immediate aftermath of the supermarket shooting that she learned about red flag laws. I will give you $1,000 right now if you really believe and can prove that she didn't know about red flag laws, being the governor of New York in a gun control state. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue because the puff piece must go on. And, of course, the effectiveness of extreme risk protection orders. I said, well, why aren't we doing more of this now? She chose to strengthen a red flag tool because they already had it. So now she had to strengthen it. But she never heard about it. Yeah. Hochul issued an immediate executive order requiring state police to file an application for an extreme risk protection order under the state's red flag law when they believe an individual is a threat to themselves or others. So she never knew about it. It was on the books already in a deep blue gun control state, and that is being lauded as gun control amazingness. Okay. So guys, the reason that I'm covering this is because it's obviously laughable. They were looking for a way to bolster the gun control arguments in these 3 states and nationally by tying it to the fact that they're women and making them amazing women governors. And hear me roar, because have I mentioned that I'm a woman? I want ultimate equality, except when I want accolades, in which case I'm a woman. I mean, guys, this is why I hired Katie. This is why we started our channel, because she's the next generation. It's called Stone Second Sense, her channel. If you want to get in there and help her grow, she just passed 38,000 subs in just over a year. She is going to be the counter to this. All you guys got to do is jump over there, sub, and watch her videos, and it will help her grow to the point where she can provide direct counters to this incredible BS. Check it out, Stone Second Sense. But let's continue, because, you know, after all, she didn't know about red flag laws, and I haven't even gotten to Lawan Grisham or Whitmer yet. This article is epically bad. Anyway, New York also passed a law that same year prohibiting the purchase of assault rifles by those under the age of 21 and strengthened the state's concealed carry permitting process and designated sensitive locations at which guns can't be carried. Now, of course, the irony of that is she didn't mention the fact that they had to have a new carry scheme because Bruen destroyed it. Didn't mention that because it was unconstitutional. But again, did I mention and dare I say, she's a woman. All right, let's continue. Because now we have to go to Lawan Grisham, the paragon of unconstitutionality. But if you disagree with her, oh, I've got an answer for you. Check this out. Guys, you can't make these articles up. For New Mexico's Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham, the work feels just as personal. Quote, New Mexico ranks as one of the worst states in the nation for gun violence and one of the worst states in the nation for gun violence that results in the deaths of children, Lujan Grisham said. And so, of course, you guys remember what she did, being lauded as amazing, even though she got struck down as unconstitutional and infringed on the rights of all of her citizens. But again, I dare say, she has XX chromosomes. I know, she's a woman. Let's continue. After the shooting at the baseball stadium parking lot, Lujan Grisham issued an executive order banning open and concealed carry in the Albuquerque area. You guys remember this? Even Democrats were like, yeah, no, can't do that, boo. It was ultimately limited to some parks and playgrounds around Albuquerque and is under review by the state Supreme Court. Okay, talk about glossing over something where you got stuffed so hard in the court system because you are so unconstitutional that even national gun controllers decried your actions because it was counterproductive to their moves. You had entire YouTube channels like this saying how amazingly bad you are for gun control and please do more because we're just going to watch you burn. I mean, that's literally what we were watching. We did it. And by the way, watching the legislation and executive actions burn, not the individual, because again, she's a woman. Lujan Grisham also introduced over a dozen new gun safety measures, including a first-in-the-nation assault weapons ban. Okay. So the first-in-the-nation assault weapons ban, they've all tried assault weapons bans, and I'm sure a lot of you are thinking, there's assault weapons ban. Why are they giving Lujan Grisham a first-in-the-nation? Because she stole a United States Senator's gun control plan and tried to pass it off as her own, and then it got stuffed. Guys, this is just a puff piece. That's all this is. It is a puff piece trying to link the idea that women governors are the ones doing all the gun control support, so gun control is good because women governors, and women are good because gun control, so go team. That's literally what we're looking at. This is a political puff piece going into an election year. And it's laughable, which is why I'm doing it really tongue-in-cheek. By the way, did I mention woman? All right, let's keep going because now we've got to go to Gretchen Whitmer. This is the cat's meow right here because I'll be honest with you, I expect her to be a larger player later on in national politics. And I don't like that because she's got gun control Michigan style, and it's not a good look. Anyway, in Michigan, Governor Gretchen Whitmer has dedicated many of her efforts to schools, especially given that 2 recent mass shootings in her state happened in educational environments by criminals who police had already had interactions with. Anyway, don't mind the facts. She is indeed a woman. Following the shooting at Michigan State last year, Whitmer signed into a law, an extreme risk law, unconstitutional, a secure storage requirement for firearms, unconstitutional, a background check requirement for all unlicensed gun sales, National Registry, unconstitutional, a law prohibiting those convicted of domestic violence misdemeanors from purchasing or possessing firearms, they basically changed it from felony to misdemeanor, and an extreme risk protection order law allowing police officers, healthcare professionals, and family members concerned to take the guns. Unconstitutional. Now, beautiful people, those were the 3 leaders, the ones that just don't care. They just get it done. They are women. They are governors. And if you are a dude governor, I will tell you what, it's a hard time to be alive on the Democratic Party side because even though you get all the gun control you want, Pritzker, Colorado Polis, I mean, man, you just can't get any love. It's rough time. Anyway, here's how I'm going to wrap this whole thing up because it is really silly. Because the reason I've said it's women 100 times is because this right here, the whole impetus of the article, quote, it's no surprise at all that when you have the leadership of women, particularly governors, you're going to see that people are really stepping up to govern for the masses, governing for their communities, making sure that folks are safe and really taking their leadership very seriously and having the courage to do what it takes to keep communities safe. Pharrell Zabala, which is the leader of Moms Demand Action, by the way, shocker, it said this is particularly evident in the way so many of these Democratic women governors have taken swift action in the wake of tragedy in their states. Guys, if we talked like these people, I just want to throw this out. So here's how it would go. Let's pick a governor, just random one. Let's say DeSantis. Well, Governor Ron DeSantis, Republican male, said that we are going to do something about our economy and we're going to actually stand up for our crimes, the violent crimes, the felonious crimes that the Democrats have let them out of the jails. And did I mention that the male governor of the Republican Party, Ron DeSantis, it is laughable, the identity politics. This entire article was all meant to say, look how amazing women governors are. And by the way, have you heard how good they do gun control? And probably because they're women, because they're not afraid of anything else, also because they're women. But the male governors who do everything else that we wanted in their states, no, they don't get any love. Because did I say they aren't women? Yeah, I know. This is who we're facing, people. Everything will be linked in the description box below. I can't wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you on the next one.